Hey YouTube, what's going on? I know it's been forever since I've done a video. Sorry for lighting. Lighting still sucks in here. Uh, got quite a bit of a haul video today. And a little bit of rant at the end. I don't usually do rant about things, but something really pissed me off today. But I want to show you some books I got today. Or not really today, but start off with some stuff I picked up recently. Actually, some DC for once. Really enjoyed this. DC Future Quest. This will probably go on my pull list. I really enjoyed that a lot. So that was pretty good. For the hell of it, I actually got DC Rebirth, issue 1. Haven't read much of, like I said, haven't read hardly at all of anything New 52, but enjoyed that. I bought a book by accident, and my shop let me exchange it, so for that in exchange I picked up Batman Rebirth. It was alright. I said maybe I want to start reading some more DC stuff, so maybe the Batman title might be one I picked up. I see a lot of people recently are getting into Jupiter's Legacy, which Volume 2 is coming out soon. This is Volume 2, the final issue of Jupiter's Circle. Really good. Both volumes of Jupiter's Circle have been awesome. And another DC book, which I thought I'd pick up for me and my son, Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, or Scooby Apocalypse, but wasn't really geared towards kids very much, so I don't know if I'll pick up any more of those. And then these go back quite a ways. Since I haven't done a video in a while, so got Standoff, Assault on Pleasant Hill, Omega 1. I only bought a couple of these actual Standoff books, but I enjoyed that. And then there's Uncanny Avengers number 8, Standoff tie-in. There's Uncanny Avengers number 9. This one just a new one, just came out. Enjoying that still. Sam Wilson Captain America number 7, 7th anniversary. Still enjoying that. Number 8, Standoff tie-in. The recent one, which I have not read yet, number 9. It's Captain America Road to War, number 1. Not sure where this even falls into, but I don't know if it's like a one-shot or whatever, but it was okay. And then Captain America number 1. I'm not really going to say much about it. That hasn't already been said. Everybody knows me. I'm a huge Captain America fan. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I don't give a shit about the whole Hydra or whatever. It's a story. They got to change something up. I mean, obviously, with the movies going on now, I think the books have to do some kind of drastic thing to compare to the movies. So, what better way to, bring people into the comics than trying to do something drastic like this? So, like I said, I went to a couple places this morning. I went to a flea market this morning. It's about an hour away in East Aurora, New York. And there's a couple places that sell the comics. One guy had a box for, I think it was $1. And the other one I saw a box for, I think, 50 cents that were kind of beat up. And this other guy had tons of long boxes. I was like, holy cow, I'm flipping through it. Great, lot of good stuff. I don't see any prices on them, on the front anyways. So I asked him, he's like, well, prices are on the back. If you don't see a price, then it's $2. All right, so I'm flipping through, flip over, I'm like, holy shit, this guy's smoking crack. I'm flipping through, and 2 books that that jumped out at me was Two Rock number 1. 90s book, ain't worth shit, finding a dollar bin, quarter bin. $25 this guy wanted. Oh, it was half off, so $12.50. And then there was a George Perez Wonder Woman number 1. Water damage, beat to shit. He had a $50 price tag on that book. So, needless to say, I didn't spend much time there. So I went up to a place I go to whenever I get a chance. It's not very often. It's a half hour away from there, so it's an hour and a half away from my house. It's David Adams Card World. They primarily have been a trading card dealer for years. And they've gotten the comics over the last, I don't know, 3-4 years. And we'll see all their vintage stuff, say Bronze Age, Silver Age, is all 50% off. And then they have some in the, some CGC stuff, some other high-end books that aren't. And then they have a bunch of quarter boxes. I picked up 2 they're vintage boxes. I'll show those first. And everyone comes in these little Mylar cases, which I kind of like. This one, I needed it. I wasn't going to buy it, but I needed it. I don't see it very often. To finish my run of the event, Inhumans, issue number 7. The book's in great shape, too. So, I finally finished that run. It was $5, I think. Yeah, so $5 for that, which I was happy to pay. And this one had a $10 price tag on it, so it was $5. I don't have much, and Adam's my favorite character. So I picked up Adam, number 33. Kind of glare there. But it's missing part of the cover down there. But, for $5, and it's kind of old. Other than that, it's not too bad a shape. So what the hell. So I got my first Silver Age Adam book. Then I looked all over. I was going to do some video in there, but there was a bunch of people in there. They got all kinds of, tons of sports cards. If you're into that kind of stuff, that's the place to go. And some vintage toys, some new toys. But their 50-cent boxes are crazy. So, I'll show you what I picked up. I got a couple of different stacks here. A couple of my favorite writers, Brew Baker, Chuck Dixon are 2 of my favorites. So this is a run by Brew Baker. It's not the greatest. I read a bunch of them, but I'll pick the rest of them up. Here's number 7 of Dead Enders. I think I have number 1. I have 1 through 5. I think I'm missing 6. So there's 7. I have 8. There's number 9. 10. So I read the first 5, and it was all right. 12. You can see these are really good. 13. I have 14. This might be the last issue, I'm not sure. Number 15. So, they're Brubaker, so I'll pick them up, and I'll eventually get around to reading them. They said Chuck Dixon is another one of my favorite writers. And I really just started picking this series up. So one of my favorite artists, Steve Epting, was drawing it, with Mark Waid writing it. Then Waid left off, and then Chuck Dixon took over. There's Crux, number 27. All these covers are just awesome. I'm not sure who's doing these covers, but Epting left, I think, after 24 or 25. That's 27. 28. I think it only went to 36, I do believe. 29. 30. I've been reading this. I think I'm up to like issue 15 reading it, and I've been enjoying it. 31. I mean, it's tough when you don't know the cross-gen universe or who the characters are to kind of really get into these new characters, but I've been enjoying it. And 33. So I'm trying to make this quick because I know it's going to be a long video. Hopefully my phone will save it all. And I said, then there's Chuck Dixon stuff. This is Evangeline number 2. This is volume 1, number 2. Volume 1, number 1 is actually Chuck Dixon's first work in comics. So definitely better look onto that. So this is Evangeline Series 2. It's 12 issues. Got all of them. Not going to go through all of them, but I want to show you the first issue. This is a sweet little dinosaur cover. It's a wraparound cover. So yeah, I got all 12 issues of that. 50 cents a piece. Great. Awesome. Some other random stuff I'm collecting. Some Warren Ellis Authority. Number 9. And number 3. And then one of the characters from Authority is Hawksmoor. He had an issues miniseries. There's one. I'm just trying to go through. There's 6 of them. I'm not going to show you all of them. I got all 6 of them. Some random Alpha Flights. Number 16. Number 20. 25. 26. And 27. Dig it those. And some more random DC stuff. Secret Society of Supervillains, number 12, I think. And number 8, excuse me. And this, I got a question. This has got, I mean, obviously I'm not going to plan on selling this. I'm just going to read it. The cover's ripped over here. It's kind of really driving me crazy. I mean, I want to put a piece of tape on it, but I don't want to put a piece of tape on it. So, let me know what you think. I mean, obviously it's a beater copy. I just want to read it, but I'm really afraid if I read it, it's going to rip that cover off, and I don't really want to rip it off. But it's got a huge rip right there. So let me know, would you put a piece of tape on there just to kind of secure it so it's not going to fall off? Let me know. And Mr. Miracle, number 19. Hawkman, 39. I love these JSA covers. 77. 79. All-Star Squadron, number 10. Picked up another All-Star Squadron book, too. I'll show you that near the end. Some Blue Devil, 2. 3. And 4. This is something I've always wanted. I don't know why I never had it, but Captain America and the Campbell Soup Kids. Trying to finish this whole run on Atlas. Destructor number 1. These are all 50 cents. At the Falcon number 1. First issue special number 2. The Green Team. Oh, it's amazing to find this. What would a haul be without some Jack Kirby stuff? So I got the first issue special Manhunter number 5. Love that. Captain Victory number 1. I already have this. I bought this. I'm probably going to give this away in a contest, maybe recently. Maybe, hint. So keep an eye out for that, possibly. I don't see this very often, so I finally happened to find number 12. Number 13. I believe this finishes off my Silver Star run. Number 5. Commandy for 50 cents all day. 15 cents, number 15. This is a reader copy, but for 50 cents. And these next books I was really happy to find. And I'll tell you why when I'm done. But I got Hulk number 331. I believe this is McFarlane's second work on Hulk. Iconic cover, McFarlane number Hulk number 333. Love that cover. All-Star Squadron 47. I believe this ties McFarlane's first cover. I can't remember what the other one was. But I think that ties his cover. First cover. And then DC Comics presents number 49. Shazam and Superman. I see this book go for crazy prices, ridiculous prices. Some not so good prices, but for 50 cents, I'm going to take it. Oh, and that's my haul. And I also got some bags and boards. I don't know if you guys use these company, but I like them. Collect, save, and protect. So I got 100 Silver Age bags for $9. And a package of boards for $5. So I got those. So now my little rant before, hopefully this doesn't blow up on my phone. Okay, so 50-cent boxes. So I get there and there's a couple guys going through the boxes. So I kind of like go through the older stuff, kind of leave them alone. Go to the bathroom, go whatever. I come back and there's one guy just kind of standing there. And there's one guy farther down the row. So I'm flipping through and I heard the one guy that was standing there talk to some kids that worked there. And they said, we're bringing out new books, new boxes soon. So he's waiting and they bring out a cart. It's got, I think, 7 or 8 long boxes on them. So they put him right in front of him. He's flipping through them. And I go down the row I'm at, and the other guy's still fine near the other end. Well, they bring out some more boxes. They're going to bring out like 4 more. They put them near the far end. So the second guy started with those boxes. So another guy walks up, and I hear the one guy call him up by name, so they know each other. And one guy's got a huge stack of books. I mean, he's got enough for close to a short box as it was. So he goes, oh, I see you got the call. I'm like, I'm just not paying attention. He's like, yeah. And he was like, so apparently the store calls these dealers, emphasis on dealers, when they're going to put the new books out. So as the second guy shows up, the guy brings out another box. And he goes, where's the new boxes? He goes, down by where that guy is. Immediately the guy runs down there, right next to the guy who's been flipping through his boxes there for a good half hour, right next to him, and just starts pulling out stacks of books. I mean, he wasn't even looking at, he goes, oh, Spider-Man's? Grabs them all, takes them. And the other guy looks at him like, you're standing right, I'm getting ready to look through his box, and you butt like right next to him. I think Howler Mouse was just talking about this, how there's some kind of etiquette, you know? If you're looking through a box, don't get it right next to the guy. You know, let him go through it first. But nope, this guy just grabs all kinds of shit. It's like, what a fucking dick. So now these guys are start talking, and the employees, obviously, they know these guys. And as they listen to them talk, they're talking about, oh yeah, some other guy, they remember some of the guy's name. I wonder if he got the call too. And they know all the employees, and they start bringing out more boxes. And now where I was kind of at the end of the table, there was probably room for, I think, maybe 2 or 3 boxes at the end of the table. Do you think they'd put them down where I'm headed towards? No, they put them down the end by those guys. So now, I'm getting pissed. So I kind of work my way back to the beginning. And they start taking out, because of course they've cleared out boxes. Each of them probably got, at this point, a long box apiece, if not more. So I hear one of the kids say, oh, here's a nice run of Defenders. And before I can turn around, the guy just grabs them all. Doesn't look at numbers, just grabs them all, puts them in his pile. I'm like, motherfuck. So I was furious at this point. I'm like, what? I mean, obviously, sure, the guys are spending money. And they're probably dropping, couple $100. Maybe 50 cents, 50 cents a piece now. I don't know how many books these guys have got. I mean, what chance is a collector? I'm going to say a collector, which I consider myself, I'm a collector. Obviously, by the books you can see that I bought, I collect to buy stuff that I like. And obviously, when you go to a place and you like to flip through the boxes, you hope at one point you might find a gem. For 50 cents, you never know. What chance does somebody have when they're calling these people to say, hey, new books are up, come through them? I was getting pissed. Well, the one guy was talking, he's like, oh yeah, last time you guys went through and put these boxes out, you guys didn't go through them all. I found a book that was a $125 book. It had me standing next to him. I said, well, what'd you sell for? Oh, I haven't sold it yet. Well, then it's not worth $125. If you can't sell it, it's not worth $125. I'm sorry. He didn't like that answer. So I don't care what eBay says it's worth or what a book says it's worth. It's only worth somebody's going to pay for it. And you can tell me it's $125 all day long, but until somebody pays it, it's worth 50 cents. That's what you paid for it. So he didn't like that answer. So let me know what you think. Obviously, I think it's very rude if you're flipping through long boxes. And he's been there. Like I said, this guy's been there for a while. The guy just raced right next to him and it was ridiculous. Oh, there's Daredevil stuff. Grabbed them. Oh, look, Spider-Man stuff. Grabbed them. Didn't even care about numbers. Didn't care about if there's any doubles. Or didn't care. Just grabbed them all. And these guys are clearing out. And they're putting up long boxes full. And they're clearing them out half at a time. There's whatever's there. Oh, it's got a run of Hulk. Take them. I was actually surprised I found a couple that I found because they went through those boxes and they didn't see them. So I don't know what they're picking. But when I saw that guy stack, he had a stack, I'm not shitting you, of Defenders about that big. Probably I looked on the top and the lowest number was like 45, which is like right close to where I started needing stuff besides the lower numbers. But I was like, man, I really wanted to look for those books. And then him talking, oh, I don't even have enough money on me. I got to go home. I got to come back for some of these. It's like, you don't even have enough money on you, but you're still so I know they'll just keep them for the side for this guy, and he'll just come back and get them later. I'm like, so I want to comment on their Facebook page and say, basically what I'm telling you guys. What chances does a collector like me have to actually go in there and getting anything? What motivation do I have to even shop there anymore? These guys aren't buying their Bronze Age and Silver Age books for 50% off. They're buying this shit and they're reselling it. And obviously they know these people because they keep calling them every week. And there's only 2 that were there, and a third one that they talked about. Who else do they call? How many other dealers come in and buy their stuff? Like I said, yeah, sure, they're spending money. The I've been there half dozen times, and I've dropped, 60, $70 almost every time I've been in there. For me, that's a lot of money. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Should I comment on their Facebook? I so want to. And my wife tells me I don't worry about anything. This is really just pissing me off. That's all. It's a long video. Keep an eye out for the next one. I do have another video. It's not a haul video. Just some books, some random books I want to show off. So that's all for now. We'll see you next one. Thanks. Bye.